Climbing ice is a sport for those who aren't fazed by the idea of trusting ice with their life, and for those who don't mind a chilly outing.
I like the challenge of it. It's really challenging. It kind of pushes me to my limits.
Being out here in the middle of nowhere and climbing ice is it's fantastic.
But first, some pointers.
Use your legs, really get comfortable, break a tool loose, and find your next placement and then move on it.
Trying to trust your feet is a big challenge, and making sure that you have good holds and that the ice doesn't break free.
For the past 12 years, Don Foote and a handful of other experienced climbers have been hooking the attention of new climbing enthusiasts during the Cody Ice Festival.
The South Fork is a mecca of ice climbing in the lower 48 states. Everything is natural, it's not man-made, and you get to hike outdoors and get to see wildlife.
It's really cool that you just come out of these into the canyon and it's just all brush, and then all of a sudden right around the corner there's this huge ice fall that you get to climb.
Fed by a natural water source seeping through the rock, these bluish slabs of ice are constantly replenished as water trickles down the icy monument.
It's frozen water, so it changes hour by hour, day by day, week by week. You never know what you're going to get.
Ice forms differently every year, and so even though you've been to one thing one year, you end up going back the next, and it's incredible.
In an effort to understand the madness behind ice climbing, I grabbed my axes, secured my crampons, and embraced the ice.
Flick with your wrist.
With a few crucial pointers of kicking with the heel down and flicking your wrist, all of a sudden I become one with the slab.
Oh, you're good.
Well, I might have gone a bit far with that one, but as a beginner, it wasn't nearly as scary as one would think.
Touch the beater. Nice. That a girl.
It kind of tells you a lot about yourself and like how much trust you have in yourself and how much trust you have in your belayer and how much trust you have in a piece of ice and an axe.
I think everybody's probably a little scared of it. They think ice is very fragile and it would break and how's it going to hold you, but I think the key is you have to understand that there's so much surface area that the ice covers, and it's very strong.
Yes, the ice is strong, but it can be deadly if not respected. The sport takes experience, skill, proper equipment, and knowledge of safe climbing conditions. Because of this, Foote has kept the Cody Ice Festival going for more than a decade.
It's kind of a self-gratification to keep the sport of ice climbing alive in Cody, Wyoming, and let people know about this place.
I think it's a great sport that I don't think people necessarily completely understand, and so the more people we can get into the sport, the better.
A sport that, pretty much by definition, is an adventure.
Oh yeah!
In Cody, I'm Angela Douglas for Montana's news station.